I'm ready.
Clearly, I know this was a passion project that's been with you for many, many years, but I was a little surprised to read that the first time you adapted it was for a high school stage production.
Yeah.
It's just making me wonder, all of these years later, what would you say is the biggest similarity between that high school production and the finished film you end up making?
The only thing that is like really remarkably the same is some bits about the ending, so it's kind of a spoiler.
Fair enough.
So I'll stay off that. But otherwise, they are quite different.
I'll tease that the ending is phenomenal. The way that our press notes phrased it was that you wanted to write and perform that stage adaptation. Did that mean you also wanted to act in it as well?
I embarrassingly might have played Orlok.
Orlok, okay. I was wondering which role you would go for.
Yes. I mean, in this version, I would try to play von Franz.
That's what my guess was gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure you were a wonderful Orlok too.
Sure.
I was just bringing up last time we spoke about this movie was 9 years ago when you were promoting The Witch, and you've made 2 other phenomenal films since with The Lighthouse and The Northman. I am curious, having waited all this time, now looking back, is there anything in particular that you know with certainty you were able to accomplish in Nosferatu that you can attribute to your experiences making those films first?
I mean, everything. You know, really, I've just grown so much as a person, and as a filmmaker. You know, my collaboration with my creative heads of department is so much stronger. We're more fluid. We're more extensions of each other. You know, as much as this is like my vision that I've been waiting 10 years to do, it's also become more of a collective vision, and certainly, particularly after the challenge and scope and scale of The Northman. I feel like I'm more facile at getting my imagination onto the screen. You know, not that I'm still not stretching myself and trying to go beyond myself and have more challenges that I want to reach for in the next film.
And you add a new collaborator to the mix this time around in Lily Rose, who is just like jaw-droppingly phenomenal in this film. I'm wondering, what is the very first thing you saw her do that made you stop and say, like, you are the powerhouse lead I need for this film?
I mean, I had seen her film, I'd seen some of her film work, and I wanted to meet with her because I was interested. But as soon as we met, I thought she was probably the one. You know, she really, really, really understood the script and my take on Ellen. She'd seen like every major Dracula movie and some obscure ones as well. She immediately brought up Złowski, and saw how that applied to what I was doing. And then she did an audition that was every bit as raw and ferocious as what she gives on screen.
Willem used the word ferocious too, and now I'm going to that is the perfect way to describe her in this film. I'll apologize before asking this question because I'm essentially asking you to choose your favorite child, but I want to know, what is your single favorite frame of your movie?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm proud that the cemetery scene is super foggy and gothic and gloomy with the skeletal trees and the black funeral clothing, that's the kind of thing you, growing up with Hammer and Universal Horror and Roger Corman, you that's how you want to make your cemetery scene.
Fair enough. I'll end with this question because after all this time, you have completed a major passion project for yourself, and that's a big deal. How do you feel now having done it, and how does this experience maybe, change how you feel about yourself as a filmmaker and your goals in the future?
I mean, it's delightful to not hate the movie, I must admit, and and you feel vulnerable, which is okay, but obviously it's been a long time coming, and so and I'm so glad to have it out there, but it does feel a little wild.
Vulnerable is a good thing, because it means you care.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Phenomenal, seriously.
Thank you.
Above and beyond all of my already high expectations. Congratulations.
Very kind, thank you.